You're standing in one of the Cassin Young's 2 boiler rooms. Each boiler room has 2 boilers. These are 600 psi marine type boilers. The boiler's job is to convert the chemical energy in fuel oil into heat, which will eventually boil water, creating steam, and that steam is channeled to the ship's main engines. The number of burners that are actually online and producing fire, plus the size of the sprayer plate in each burner, the sprayer plates are here, and they're capable of being changed inside the nozzle assembly, determine the amount of heat that's being generated per burner. You can have multiple burners online and therefore more or less energy going into the system. This station is called the log desk. Not only would you be keeping a log of all engine orders that are given here and the major things happening in this compartment on any given watch, but you'd be monitoring what the 2 main engines are being asked to do by looking at repeaters for the engine order telegraphs. For instance, the bridge could be calling up a 1/3 ahead bill on both engines. We're in the Aft Engine Room, which is the second of the ship's 2 engine rooms. The equipment in this engine room is dedicated to producing power for the port side propeller shaft, as well as electrical power for the ship. This is the throttle board, and all these wheels determine where the steam is going to be going, to which turbine, which direction the propeller shaft is going to be turning, as well as what speed it's going to be turning at. The people on the throttle board respond to orders that come through the engine order telegraph from the pilot house. The engineers would then change the amount of steam going to the port side shaft or the direction of rotation of the port side shaft, depending on what order you'd been given, and they would monitor the conditions of the propulsion plant from all the gauges on this board. This piece of equipment is one of the ship's 2 turbo generators. The job of the turbo generator is to take steam, very similar to the way the main engines are doing it, and convert it into torque. Instead of a propeller being the load on this steam turbine, you have a generator. That electrical energy is directed towards the second of the ship's main power distribution panels right here. Each engine room has one of these panels. The job of the switches and dials on this panel is to direct electrical energy at the right frequency and the right voltage to various electrical consumers throughout the vessel.